Let's see what's going on, man. Coffee and Kush TV. What's up, fam? Back in it for the night, and I just wanted to talk some serious stuff. A lot of people, was starting to leave me a couple messages and stuff like that. I really don't have time to play with it, so I'm gonna keep the video going. Daycare time is over on a good Monday, and it's time to get back to serious business. It's time to get back to serious business. Ain't nothing going on YouTube. Trust me. I was just there. Ain't nobody talking about nothing. In it for the night. And that's it. That's it. What's trending? That's all that brothers want to talk about today, and that's cool. That's what it is. That allows a huge lane for what we do here in the community. You can give me a thumbs down if you want to. Who cares about your dumbass thumbs down? Who cares about all that? I'm here gonna give you the truth whether you want to be here or not. Type of idiot come in the classroom and just thumb down the video. But you here though. Coffee and Kush TV, man. What's popping? You ready? Y'all ready to take some notes? Oh, y'all thought I was just coming on for that little 50. No, I had Lil Mama. She want to watch Baby Shark and all that and sing along and all that good stuff. Right now, though, is to get back to that serious stuff we were talking about earlier on how these liberal Democrats and those who look up to them have traded in your community for rhetoric. I like that word, for rhetoric. Don't let these people think we gonna fall off track. Don't let that, listen, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. I already had a comment in my damn video. Oh, Kev Gill, that's old, man. That's in an old day. Ain't no such thing in no damn old day. Fool, the law is the law. And how things happen in your country, dummy, is exactly how they happen. Them was the old days. The old days, how you got to right now, stupid. Only a dumb idiot raised by the breast of the Democratic Party will say something so dumb. You look so dumb right now. Coffee and Kush TV. Who in the building, man? I want everybody who come into this page to hit that like button and that subscription and make sure y'all support the page. Y'all know what it is. We getting better every day, like fine wine. Like fine wine. What up, Todd? I see you. Riri, what that shit do? I know. I rushed up out of here the last time. You feel me? But I'm here though. Shout out to those, man. What up, Puerto Rican cuz? My favorite student. To the front, please. Right there, please. What up, Brianna? I'm just tired of playing with these people and tired of just feeding into the same bull crap storylines of beef and blah blah and blah blah. Time to get to this 80 baby stuff though. We the real rulers of the land and we really got to get this stuff right. You feel me? Patreon gang. What up? What up, Cookie Boy? What up, G? Mm-hmm. Zaneta Love. What's up, Zaneta? Where you at, Zaneta Love? That's what's up. That's the original name. Zaneta Love. Riri in the building. Miss K. What's up, Miss K? All right, that's good. Long as the Patreon is here, make sure y'all hit that like button. Please. I say please to y'all. Please. But yeah, let's get back into this video. And those people who coming in late with all that, Kev Gills, how you doing? What's up? And they're gonna be 30 minutes late. They gonna get the chopping block, 300-second timeout. Now, what's the time limit on that? We got actually 35 seconds, 40 seconds, a whole minute actually before the first 5 minutes is over. So I'm giving my shout outs to those who come into class, waiting by the door when the teacher get here. What's up, Brianna? Shout out to you in the super chat. You get the Nipsey Hustle 6-0. Shit, I love that. Look, I'm bummed. That's for you, Brianna, right there. I did that for y'all people on my new chat. On my new channel. Shout out to you in the super chat. You know what I'm saying? Goes a long way here at the fraud department because it takes time to do what we do. Lord have mercy. We the rolling 80s babies, huh? I feel you. Let's see what's good, man. Air Max, what's up? Air Max, what's up? What's up, Lisa? All right. Let me see if we can get up to 50 likes. We got 3 more likes to get up there. We straight. Then getting apples and oranges and peace signs and thumbs up. That's good. That's good right there. You know. And this is right exactly where I want to stay. I want to stay in the realm of where we going. I don't want to feed into needing to get views for rap and out looking for the next big story, stressing myself out, trying to watch other YouTubers and see what the next story. I ain't got time for all that 80s baby shit. We just wreck up. Start streaming and start the bullshit. You already know. I'm here tonight. All positive vibes. That's what I'm talking about. Staying positive. I think this is just new for me because things is changing. Even in my personal life, things is changing. And out with the old, in with the new. It's just a different awakening that's going on inside of me, and it's just an expression of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of sitting back and observing life happen. You know what I'm saying? Good things is happening for me. And God bless those who sitting around waiting for some magical something to happen for them. You know what I'm saying? And to that, I'll go to the next subject. You know what up, Damien? Yeah, 1983, Mama gave birth to her. Let me see. Yeah, yeah. So, like I was saying, a lot of people was in like they're like, Kev, how could you go for a Republican? I'm not going for nobody. I'm saying that in order to be progressive, you have to think conservative. So all this back and forth, and you at some point in time, we got to get to a point where if we control at least the aspect of who gonna be in power, it's time to start designating those votes appropriately and not be so definitive when it comes to these Democrats and how they put this stuff down. You know what I'm saying? Like I got some other stuff lined up where I want to get a grander scope on how this political realm all works and give you an insight on it. So I will be making some rounds this political season when it comes to that. Make sure y'all support that on the Patreon. What up? Gotta change for the oh yeah, you gotta change for the better. You feel me? Yeah, yeah. But let's get back to this real deal, Holyfield. And I want to play the rest of this video with no disturbance. So I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna hit my blunt, play the video, and let you guys hear the full video of what Malcolm X was saying. And it's not too far off from what I was saying either. I think Kev Gill's got some beautiful ideals that the community needs to hear and see, and that this voice is valuable just as much as to go back to Africa. All right, yeah. Go back to Africa rhetoric. Coffee and Kush TV, man. I'm gonna let Malcolm talk to y'all for a minute. I'll be right back.
22 million black victims of Americanism are waking up, and they're gaining a new political consciousness, becoming politically mature. And as they develop this political maturity, they're able to see the recent trends in these political elections. They see that the whites are so evenly divided that every time they vote, the race is so close, they have to go back and count the votes all over again. And which means that any block, any minority that has a block of votes that stick together is in a strategic position. Either way you go, that's who gets it. You're in a position to determine who go to the White House and who stay in the doghouse. You're the one who has that power. You can keep Johnson in Washington, D.C., or you can send him back to his Texas cotton patch. You're the one who sent Kennedy to Washington. You're the one who put the present Democratic administration in Washington, D.C. The whites were evenly divided. It was the fact that you threw 80% of your votes behind the Democrats that put the Democrats in the White House. When you see this, you can see that the Negro vote is the key factor. And despite the fact that you are in a position to be the determining factor, what do you get out of it? The Democrats have been in Washington, D.C. only because of the Negro vote. They've been down there 4 years. And all other legislation they wanted to bring up, they brought it up and gotten it out of the way, and now they bring up you. And now they bring up you. You put them first and they put you last. Because you're a chump. A political chump. In Washington, D.C., in the House of Representatives, there are 257 who are Democrats. Only 177 are Republicans. In the Senate, there are 67 Democrats. Only 33 are Republicans. The party that you backed controls 2/3 of the House of Representatives and the Senate, and still they can't keep their promise to you, because you're a chump. Anytime you throw your weight behind a political party that controls 2/3 of the government, and that party can't keep the promise that it made to you during election time, and you're dumb enough to walk around continuing to identify yourself with that party, you're not only a chump, but you're a traitor to your race. And what kind of alibi do they come up with? They try and pass the buck to the Dixiecrats. Now, back during the days when you were blind, deaf, and dumb, ignorant, politically immature, naturally you went along with that. But today, as your eyes come open and you develop political maturity, you're able to see and think for yourself. And you can see that a Dixiecrat is nothing but a Democrat in disguise. You look at the structure of the government that controls this country. It's controlled by 16 senatorial committees and 20 congressional committees. Of the 16 senatorial committees that run the government, 10 of them are in the hands of Southern segregationists. Of the 20 congressional committees that run the government, 12 of them are in the hands of Southern segregationists. And they're going to tell you and me that the South lost the war.
And you gonna tell me the South lost the war when they the ones in power? The Democrats is the South.
You today are in the hands of a government of segregationists, racists, white supremacists, who belong to the Democratic Party but disguise themselves as Dixiecrats. A Dixiecrat is nothing but a Democrat. Whoever runs the Democrats is also the father of the Dixiecrats. And the father of all of them is sitting in the White House. I say it again. You got a president who's nothing but a Southern segregationist. From the state of Texas. They'll lynch you in Texas as quick as they'll lynch you in Mississippi. Only in Texas, they lynch you with a Texas accent. In Mississippi, they lynch you with a Mississippi accent. And the first thing the cracker does when he comes in power, he takes all the Negro leaders and invites them for coffee.
Coffee and Kush, nigga. Hey, come on, Justin Jackson. Come on, nigga. Jeez. Ain't that the damn truth? That's all I can really... Ain't that the truth, though? Jeez.
To show that he's all right. And those Uncle Toms can't pass up the coffee. They come away from the coffee table telling you and me that this man is all right.
Don't tell me nothing old. He up here talking about Jay-Z, fool.
Because he's from the South. And since he's from the South, he can deal with the South. And look at the logic that they're using. What about Eastland? He's from the South. Make him the president. If Johnson is a good man because he's from Texas, and then from Texas will enable him to deal with the South, Eastland can deal with the South better than Johnson.
So why not put a nigga in power? Why not? Why not? Nation is in power.
When you destroy the power of the Dixiecrat, you're destroying the power of the Democratic Party.
That's right.
So how in the world can the Democratic Party in the South actually side with you in sincerity when all of its power is based in the South? These Northern Democrats are in cahoots with the Southern Democrats. They're playing a giant con game, a political con.
Are they playing a giant con game, family? Do you understand? Do you understand?
They're playing a giant con game, a political con game. You know how it goes. One of them comes to you and make believe he's for you, and he's in cahoots with the other one that's not for you. Why? Because neither one of them is for you. But they got to make you go with one of them or the other. So this is a con game. And this is what they've been doing with you and me all these years. First thing Johnson got off the plane when he became president, he asked, where's Dickie? You know who Dickie is? Dickie is old Southern cracker Richard Russell. Look here. Yes. Lyndon B. Johnson's best friend is the one who is ahead, who's heading the forces that are filibustering civil rights legislation. You tell me how in the hell is he going to be Johnson's best friend? How can Johnson be his friend and your friend too? No, that man is too tricky. Especially if his friend is still old Dickie.
How you friends with Afro-Americans and you friends with the Clintons? How is that? When the Clintons set up and call you super predators and throw you in prison, private prison, where they capitalize with your crazy ass. You's a coward. You brothers is cowards.
Whenever the Negroes keep the Democrats in power, they're keeping the Dixiecrats in power.
That's right.
This is true.
This is true. Whenever you keep these Democrats in power, you keep the Dixiecrats in power. You don't know who the Dixiecrats is? You don't know who that is? You know who Lil Dixie is. Mixtape finna come out. I know you know that. But you don't know who the Dixiecrat is. But you know Lil Dixie from Bad Boy Record. They got you. They got you.
Vote for a Democrat is nothing but a vote for a Dixiecrat. I know you don't like me saying that. But I'm not the kind of person who come here to say what you like. I'm going to tell you the truth whether you like it or not.
That's right.
Up here in the North, you have the same thing. The Democratic Party don't do it. They don't do it that way. They got a thing that they call gerrymandering. They maneuver you out of power. Even though you can vote, they fix it so you're voting for nobody. They got you going and coming. In the South, they're outright political wolves. In the North, they're political foxes. A fox and a wolf are both canine. Both belong to the dog family. Now, you take your choice. You're going to choose a northern dog or a southern dog. Because either dog you choose, I guarantee you, you'll still be in the doghouse.
I read Genesis. Cain was marked. Therefore, I believe in white supremacy. I believe in white supremacy.
He said it don't matter which dog you go with, a northern dog or a southern dog, you still gonna end up in a doghouse. You know why? Because they got you by the balls, mate. They got your favorite entertainers paid off to lure and Piper your vote right up in there. All you thinking is white supremacy. And because of that, you finna go up in there and vote for white supremacy with your dumb ass. Because you're dumb. That's why. We all dumb.
Because he's the dog you choose. I guarantee you, you'll still be in the doghouse.
I read Genesis. Cain was marked. Therefore, I believe in white supremacy.
Huh? That's gonna be every intro. Don't you ever come to me and tell me about no damn white man is this or that. Don't tell me nothing about no racist Trump.
In the doghouse.
I read Genesis. Cain was marked. Therefore, I believe in white supremacy. I believe in white supremacy.
Kev Rowe or nothing. That's what you get for voting with the Democrat. You feel me? That's what you get. Now, listen, family, y'all all be like, I miss Tupac. Tupac was a revolutionary. Y'all was I miss Malcolm X. Y'all don't miss Malcolm X. Malcolm X would have told you the truth. That T.I. getting out of jail with all them guns and silencers is quite amusing to a street brother. Okay, that's quite amusing over there. You remember why y'all brothers think that y'all trying to be the next Al Sharptons, y'all trying to be the next Zoom Zooms and Wham Whams, but the Most High don't put a wall, a concrete reinforced with titanium wall. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. That's why they got the Nipsey curse on them. And they ain't going nowhere. The Nipsey curse is on them. The straight Nipsey curse, man. It's a damn shame that this community is based on deceit, lies, and the real Ku Klux Klan. Okay? The real ones. Not the made up Illuminati ones. The real ones. The ones that y'all elect because you have to. Because your favorite Democrat rapper forced you to by saying F him. Or Jay-Z performing for Hillary Clinton, who believes in white supremacy herself. So Jay-Z performs for white supremacy. And he mends bad relations in the black community with NFL owners who don't believe in staking a knee for your police brutality and getting killed out on the street. So they're a bunch of jigaboos, just like their name suggests. Jigaboos. I ain't got no tan, and I'm not your baby. I don't know who you is. Pretty Eyes Entertainment, you getting timed out. If you ain't got no twerk videos on Instagram that I can go to right now, don't be calling me no baby or none of that goofy stuff. None of that. I'm not your baby. You better get in line. You better get in line. The professor got it. All that extra stuff you doing with the spandex and the extra bras and stuff, don't even do it. There's some thick ones up in here. Trust me. Pound cake. Or all that illusionary shit. You can go over there to these clowns and talk like you a 1-800 operator to them niggas. Carol, prove it. Send it to me right now. Let me see. Bust it open. All right, then. I ain't your baby. I ain't your baby. Bust it open. You don't know me then. Fucking you talking about. Carol. I'm in the political world now, baby. I ain't got time to play. Huh? You better go deal with them chumps over there who playing with that liberal bullshit. Bunch of limp dicks over there. Fucking with the big dogs over here. Give me the Hennessy. Pass me the Hennessy. Pass me to get the time out right now. Hey, baby, what you doing? You talking about? Hey, baby, who? Who it? Carol. I'm over here giving history lessons, boo boo. You feel me? History. They tripping, G. You know what I'm saying? They tripping, G. That nigga Kev is not playing today, bro. I'm tired of these females and dudes coming up in here. Just extra stuff. Hey, Kev, 30 minutes late. We teaching right now. Baby. We fucking right now? What are we doing? What is we doing? All right, then. Knock that shit off. Ain't no jumping the gun here. They killing our people by the day and making trillions of dollars by the day off our people. That's kind of vague to say. Why don't you call that in and spew that, like, so people can hear that? Spew that so people can hear that, young man. That's a lot to say, and that's a lot of different valid points, but you got to be able to construct that appropriately within the structured timeline to even get at relevance. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to be smart, G. Smarter than this.
22 million black
You feel me?
victims
She on some hate,
of Americanism are waking up.
I'm on my
And they're
black stuff right now. You feel me? When Kev Gill be on his hey baby and hey boo, you ain't nowhere around. Nowhere around. You feel me? I don't play imaginary computer, baby. None of that. You better go over there to these rap niggas. I ain't nothing like them niggas. You better go to them hip hop pages that's just sexual immoral, that it will do anything for a hey boo boo. Gotta do more than that. What's your Instagram? Right now. You feel me? I ain't that. Go play with them little boys over there. I'm getting gray hair, girl. You feel me? So yeah, the structure is there for people to get right, but people being under the structure of these goddamn liberals in this conscious liberal community who don't do nothing but cry. Got 10, 15, 20, 30,000 people tuning in to the internet to cry. To cry. You feel me? To cry. Practically to cry. I don't hate nobody, Brianna. But I dislike people who pretend to be something that they not. I hear you. I know.
There are many whites who are trying to solve the problem, but you never see them going under the label of liberals. There are many whites.
Watch this. Now watch Malcolm. See, y'all been bamboozled. Y'all been bamboozled. Now watch Malcolm tell y'all. It ain't just me. Watch Malcolm. Watch this.
There are many whites who are trying to solve the problem, but you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere.
Hold up. And to see, we finna go get our check, nigga. Did you hear what Malcolm just Let me rewind that back.
Many whites who are trying to solve the problem, but you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. He's the most...
One more time. One more time so they don't think I made it. That I made his lips move with Photoshop video or some crazy stuff. Let's listen to Malcolm tell you the truth. And no, that ain't Kev Gill in 1967. That's a brother named Malcolm X.
Many whites who are trying to solve the problem, but you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere.
One more time, Malcolm. Let me hold up, because evil player got evil intentions, and I need for him to hear this again.
There are many whites who are trying to solve the problem, but you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. There are many whites who are trying to solve the problem, but you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. There are many whites who are trying to solve the problem, but you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. There are many whites who are trying to solve the problem, but you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. He's the most deceitful. He's
You hear that, evil player?
Trying to solve the problem.
You hear that?
But you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere.
Talk to him, Malcolm.
Deceitful. He's like a fox, and a fox is always more dangerous in the forest than the wolf. You can see the wolf coming. You know what he's up to, but the fox will fool you. He comes at you with his mouth shaped in such a way that even though you see his teeth, you think he's smiling. You take him for a friend.
But Malcolm X got what was.
Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. One more time for my man Evil Player who I didn't block.
There are many whites who are trying to solve the problem, but you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western
dangerous thing in the entire hemisphere, family. Could you believe that? The most dangerous thing in the entire hemisphere. You know what I'm saying, family? In the whole hemisphere. In the whole hemisphere, family. Kev Rowe. Mm, mm, mm. 424-209-9506 is the number. Malcolm X, has the Democrats destroyed the African American community? And have they been in power of the black community for how long? Rich Moore say, I'm at work listening to the real. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the people who think my commentary is real and my questions about these people are legitimate. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to pay attention to evil players say Malcolm rolling in his grave right now. Because you're a hater. You don't want people to know about what Malcolm really wanted. You want to keep up the propaganda, the status quo, the racial divide. Family, the racial divide. That's what you up to. That's what you up to, but you afraid to go to Africa. You afraid. You afraid. You want to sit behind your computer. But you won't go to Africa. That's where you won't go. Kevro. And that's why I'm trying not to cuss, because I know there's great people at work who would love to hear me speak while they at work, and that's why I'm working on myself. Even my joke's gonna be a little cleaner. You feel me? Depending on what chicken head called first. You feel me? So, do I have any callers, or can I play my video game all night? I think I'm doing my just due of media and keeping the folk informed. Is anybody gonna call in? Matter of fact, I don't need nobody to call in. I'm gonna call a good buddy of mine and see if he wanna talk. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of asking y'all do y'all want to call in. I'm going to just call my friend. You feel me? My guy. Let me see if he's home. Let me see what's up.
Bro, baby.
What's up, dog? What's up, G?
Wow.
Are you watching the show right now?
Of course, bro.
All right, all right.
What? I'm on here, man. But it's crazy, man. Like the $1 million question needs to be, what have you done for me lately? That's the that's what we need to start asking these Democrats. What have you done for
Oh,
me lately?
you're right. What have you done for
Uh,
me lately?
you know how they say, remember that saying you had, how do you know? But it's
Right.
flipped now to what have you done for me lately? Because we've been there for you. We put well, when you get elected to office, you got health care for the rest of your life.
That's right.
When whether you get out of office or whatever, your family has universal health care forever. That's something that we don't have, and we voted you in. So tell me, what have you done for me lately? Because clearly we are in the same predicament, probably even worse now. You know, and just another thing that I want to add up is Martin Luther King. One of Martin Luther King's last words were that he was scared that he led his people into a burning house,
Go ahead.
meaning meaning the liberal way, meaning that the democratic way.
Yeah.
Even though that Martin Luther King was a Republican, a lot of people don't know that,
That's
but he was
right. He was
Republican.
being seduced by the CIA, not the FBI, will call Russian influence, communist influence. They were investigating a lot of people on communist influence. But go ahead.
So we got that situation where he was scared that he was leading his people towards a destruction, and that's if you really break it down, what happened after the '60s, became a black revolution, but then after that, what happened was the crack era, and everything else went to shambles.
That's
So he
right.
actually he called it on point. He said it to the T. He was like, "Look, I'm scared that I'm bringing my people to a burning house." And all these people, you got to think about it. What the most powerful thing that we have is the vote. We have a control where we go. We have the power to say, well, what are you gonna do for me? It comes down to accountability. If you're not gonna do what we actually do, then you out of it. The next
Right.
election, you out of it. You out of it. It's like this. If you have a job and you do a bad job, then you're gonna get fired. You shouldn't. The Democrats have been doing a bad job ever since they got there, and they keep their job. They keep getting reelected and reelected. This is a cycle of madness that we're facing. That they haven't done anything. No aid for our communities. No funding for our communities. But you see them in Gucci suits every day. So I really don't
And, and,
understand
and,
where
and
we're
these
going.
people are taking advantage of the Republican lifestyle, but preaching you don't have enough. I'm starting to believe people are taking our money and taking our struggle and taking a buyout, a payout, but not delivering on their promises to open businesses. Or let's take for instance Ti, real estate, fucking with David Gross. But what's going over on Bankhead? Is he opening up Ti's real estate or Ti's what's going on as far as business? Y'all just buying up shit, buying up and with no progress, and we don't got people age in 3 years. Go ahead. You absolutely right. Ti is the fox. He tells you straight in your face, I take advantage of Republican tax breaks, but white supremacy is holding y'all back. No, nigga, what you just said was you were conservative and you pretending to be democratic to deaf, dumb, and blind people. That's what you're doing. That's what the fuck you're doing. Because to be honest, if you were serious about it, you wouldn't be taking advantage of any Republicans, any white supremacist advantages over us. If it was Malcolm, Malcolm would say, "I don't need your goddamn tax break. I just need you to play fair." If that's the problem, see, these brothers are so far gone into their what you call a greed and your ignorance, playing off your ignorance, that you think that they're right on everything that they say when they have to lie to you for this to take place. Go ahead. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. And you fight fire with fire, and that's just how the game goes. Chess, not checkers, and realizing that the truth has to come out either way, whether it's me or anybody else. But nobody else is gonna keep it this real because why? Most of the black podcasters and people in media are liberals, progressives, have what they call sold out. That's why the people say they sold out. Well, this is what Malcolm X was talking about, the selling out.
Tupac. Let's look at, you could even say Nipsey Hussle. And we could even go back to Marcus Garvey. They didn't have a democratic mind state. They had a conservative mind
No,
state.
wait,
You know
wait,
what I'm
wait.
saying?
Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. Now, you're right. Let's go to Marcus Garvey. Let's go to the greats of people who spoke about real black power, which was black power
Right,
was black
right,
money and black
right.
business and entrepreneurship and innovation and
None
the
of that
act of going to get it. Not this black power walk up the street.
African,
Yeah,
yeah.
Afrocentric, go to Africa type because you here. That's what you is. You here and you entitled to what was owed to you. Okay, specifically you. So let's not get these COINTELPRO folks confused with real liberation movements out there. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you got people like Tupac that was raised under the Panther. They didn't have a democratic mindset. They had a conservative mindset. For the people, by the people. Let's do for ourselves.
Do for
You know,
self.
if you look, the Panthers were so influential. I don't know how we lost track of them, but kids eat breakfast because of the Panthers.
School lunches and all this good stuff came out of what the community was doing for self. Go ahead.
It came out of a conservative mind state, not a democratic liberal mind state. Welfare came from a liberal mind state, and what that did for us, it broke down the family.
That's
Oh,
right.
you can't get no welfare. You see the difference? Panthers made it happen. These people want to hit spoon feed you, right? And put you there and tell you can't have a man in the house. Of now, you're not gonna get no food.
Are you not gonna get no food?
Or
They
you're
don't
not
want to.
gonna
They
get
don't
no.
want to just spoon feed you. They want to spoon feed you, and then when you say, "All right, I'm hungry," they gonna say, "Well, you can't have him in your house."
You can't have any, and that's what the liberals did. See,
That's
you
what the
gotta understand,
Democrats did. That's exactly what they did. They said, and Candace Owens, what a sweetheart she is for
man. I hope she
as
she
a
could,
as a
she gonna
black
end up
woman.
calling the show, Kev. I hope
Any
she end up calling the.
you know what? Any black woman that stands up for the real rights of black women and black men alike and see our issues in that fashion, oh geez, man, the power of sisters when it comes to how bright y'all really is. Go ahead.
and like I said, Malcolm gave us the game, man. You know what I'm saying? He gave us the game, and now it's time for us to use it. Now I'm not telling you to vote Republican. I don't think Kevin's telling you to vote Republican or Democratic. All we're trying to say, what have you done for me lately? That should be the number one. If you're gonna take anything out of the show today, what have you done for me lately should be at everywhere. It should be in your mind. It should be the first thing you ask your senator, your governor, your mayor. What have you done for me lately? And I'm not telling you what have you done for all of the people. What have you done for the directly ascendants of this nation, the elders, the founders, the Aboriginal people? They're the first in line. What have you done for
What
us
have
lately?
you done for the Afro Americans in this country and in U.S. territories and the islands, and therefore the Latinos and those who are aboriginal to these homeland? What have you done for us? And if you have not, we are right to explore our options. Could you turn the sound down? Because you're getting a lot of feedback, a whole lot.
Sorry about
No, don't worry about
sorry
it.
about that. So what I was saying, Kev, and this is a message directly to the Afro-Latino people that, I'm an 80s baby, so this is something that has always been on my mind because I always see it in the news. It's the immigration. It's been talked about immigration for the last 50, 40 years. And the Democrats been chanting, yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And they never do it.
No.
They've been playing us like fools.
They and allowing it to go on for so long and destroy African American communities shit since the 50s and 60s and 70s. They really played us. Let me call you back. Let's get to the callers.
All right, thanks,
My man, I love Puerto Rican Cub when he give me a call. 646. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, Kev, this Frank White from Brooklyn, man. But
What up,
I'm the
Frank
White
White?
Knight.
What up?
Yo, look, man, I just really wanted to know, like, I'm listening to everything you're saying, and it's really starting to open up my mind. But as a young black man from Brooklyn and shit, I'm 35 years old. I don't know which way do I go. Like, when I do go to the polls, they don't seem like Republican or Democrat is something I should do, and definitely not the liberals. So going forward, like, how do I, try to do my part?
Well, for one, you're an American. You this ain't Adolf Hitler where you gotta vote. Okay.
Right.
If you don't find anything that fit the needs for you personally, let's start thinking a little more for the village. Let's say, okay, so what politician out here will better fit what knocking the person looks Asian or Arab or this one or that one. Let's say they all Americans, and let's see what's better for my community because I'm good, or none of them is reaching out to me. Let's see which one gives more to daycare, parenting, teachers, or put more effort into this. Which one sounds more truthful here and have more of a background in this one, and holding these people accountable. Voting is one thing, but it all starts locally. Bigger than the president is what's going on in your neighborhood. What's going on in your community? Who is the local president of your community? Who is it? In what district? And how long they been there? And who before them, who was there? Maybe that's why my community look like this. See, Trump, Bush, Obama, they can only do so much. They only can come in federally when the people force them to. But when you talking immediate change, you're talking about your local councilman, and you can go to their meetings. You can actually make it by bus, by a bicycle. It don't matter. It's right over there downtown. They always have the meetings. We just got to take part more.
Right. I understand. I appreciate you, bro. I listen all the time, man. Thank you so much.
My man. And that's what it's about right there. You know what I'm saying? Local votes may be the only votes ones we can actually. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's those local representatives that say, hey, you got to represent us, and this is our district. You just can't vote these people in and let them go on waving sprees every Martin Luther King parade. You feel me? Just waving at you and stuff like that. Call it in, 424-209-9506. I'm going to put the number on the screen, and y'all can call in as you see fit. And I'm with you on that. If not, it's all good. I come back with another live stream, probably tomorrow morning, Coffee and Kush TV morning show. Doesn't matter. These live streams is for y'all. So I'm not in it for the views. I get enough support on my Patreon to be able to just come on here and keep y'all interested daily with hourly live streams. It make no difference to me. 424-209-9506. But I'm not gonna burn myself out. I'm gonna come back when as the people operate. Also, if you on my Patreon, get ready because I got an interaction spinner. So I'm gonna put all of you guys' names on like this Wheel of Fortune spinner, and whoever name gets pulled out of these, we're gonna do once a week with maybe a sweater and a t-shirt, maybe a pillow or something like that. We're gonna try to get something where it's like enough merch for one person a week, and we're gonna take a spin live on the air with you guys' names on there. Whoever win it, that's on my Patreon. With real support, will win those giveaways and stuff like that. Just interaction and be able to give back to what the Patreon gives to us over here on Coffee and Kush TV, where you can't be progressive, conservative, the act of, you know, just giving back. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here, and I don't like the way things have been going on my. Let me see. Coffee and Kush TV, unknown caller, unknown location. What up? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Kev Rowe, this is Strategy King from Atlanta.
What up?
Strategy. Kev, I wanted to call in about your topic because I think it's a good topic, and I like that you are taking time where you could be talking about a lot of interesting topics ranging from what new album came out, what happened on Football Sunday, and those
That's
are all
right.
good topics.
We had good fights, UFC this weekend as well. But go ahead.
And these are good topics, but you're choosing to talk, at least right now, about this. And I think it's important because what's happening is you played that clip about Malcolm.
Right.
And when it comes to the black community, no other voting bloc votes almost 90% for one party other than the black voting bloc. No other group. Notice you never hear the media talk about the Asian vote. You never hear them talk about the Hispanic vote until last election, 2016, and then they got surprised, Kev, if you can remember.
Because the Latinos went for Trump.
They did in places like Florida, which is a swing state, if you can remember.
That's right.
And so
the Latinos who voted in large majority voted for Donald Trump. Y'all thought these Latinos was going Democrat, but jobs, real Latino Americans' jobs are at risk from illegal. They understand the travesty. This ain't no racist or nothing. This is about, you know what I'm saying, real American tax money and the effect that illegal immigration not only have on white businessmen, not just impoverished community, but Latino, real hardworking Latino men with real contractors licenses that really take the right way, that took 10 years to even get to America, 20 years to even get here. These people want to buy the bolo, but go ahead.
And Kev, you can hear me pretty clear, right? I just want to be sure.
Yes, sir. You're good.
Okay. And I love what you were just saying there. Because what the facts are is they assume, the media push this narrative. Because I don't want to get too deep, right, Kev? That's kind of why I'm calling the way I'm calling. But, I used to be in the media and management, et cetera, and talking, et cetera, this, that, the other.
Right.
A lot of what you're seeing now on television with the main news media outlets, if you know what I'm talking about, all of the alphabet soup networks, they are pushing propaganda. And what do I mean by that? They are telling the public, you voted a certain way in 2016. We, the media, quote unquote, the elite, did not approve of. And because you, the public, chose to vote a way we did not like, we are going to spend every day, every week, every month showing you how bad your choice in the election was. It's a mind game.
Yeah.
And they're trying to say to the public, because here's the reality, Kev. Now I'm going to say something, and I hope you follow me with it.
Yes, sir.
If they impeach whoever they want to impeach, right? I don't have to name names, but if they impeach whoever is in the White House, whatever that is, they can impeach that man every day of the year from now until next November. It doesn't matter unless the Senate chooses to remove him from office, because impeachment is a two-step process.
Right.
So you can impeach me all day long, just like Bill Clinton. He got impeached and he still stayed in there and got reelected. So what am I getting at? The media knows they're telling the public about impeachment because they want to punish the public, knowing that the reality is it don't really matter if they choose to impeach him tomorrow. They can impeach him tomorrow, he'll still be president.
Right.
But
They know it's going to be null and void anyway. They're just playing off of, like you say, the propaganda off of, yeah, get him out of there. Show the people what a terrible choice you made. You made a terrible choice. Look at this guy. Go ahead.
Thank you, Kev. You follow me. That's exactly what I'm saying. The elites in the media are saying we're going to punish, and again, I don't want to sound a certain way, but this is how they think. They're saying we're going to punish you, the little people, because you dared to try to check us.
They was out there crying when Clinton lost. They was out there crying when Trump won. They was, I can't believe they did this. It's a bad. It was just terrible for these folks.
And I want you to understand what I'm saying. And I want your listeners and because I know you know a lot of this, but making sure that the public hear it.
Right.
What do you hear the big presidential candidates, particularly on the Democratic side, saying when they ask the question, what is the number one most important issue facing America today? Do you know what they normally say? And I'll tell you, because I don't want to put nobody on the spot.
Go ahead.
You'll hear them say climate change. Not poverty, not unemployment in the African American, Hispanic youth unemployment. Not what's going on to the people here in America who live and work two jobs and still can't pay rent, still can't pay for the light bill, still can barely afford groceries, and then to pay for health insurance for their children. The biggest issue is climate change. And I ask folks this, Kev, I ask them, I say, well, and again, I'm not trying to beat up on nobody, like I said, you do what people do what you want to do. But I asked a friend of mine, I said, Obama is, everybody's great black hope. He was the savior of the world for black America. And I asked my friend, I said, when is the last time Obama visited the ghetto since he's been out of office? When is the last time Bernie Sanders has visited? Now, let me flip it. Now, we go to the other side, because, somebody will say, well, what about the other side? Well, here's what the other side has done. Your last caller, PR, I think his name is, Puerto Rican guy, whatever you call him. He was talking about, what have you done for me lately?
Right.
And I put in the chat box, what just passed in December 2018 is a new law called, and I'm sure you heard about it, Kev, it's called the First Step Act. And the First Step Act is dealing with prison reform, okay? And prison reform, as of January 1st, over 4,000 folks have been released from prison.
What is it? Where did it come from?
I'm glad you asked. It's an act that was passed by the Republican-controlled Congress in December 2018. Look it up. I challenge everybody to Google it. It's called the First Step Act. It is a federal law.
And what is this? And what is this?
The First Step Act is a federal law. It's the law. And people talk about Obama. Well, Obama freed people. No, I'm not talking about pardons, because pardons is just one-offs. But when a law is passed, Donald Trump could be dropped dead today, but the law still remains. You get me?
What is the law? Tell me the law.
Okay, well, the First Step Act, it does a bunch of stuff that reverses what Bill Clinton did in 1993 with the 1993 crime.
Hold one, guy. That's what. Wait a minute. Let me Google this real quick. Anything that got anything to do with the reversal of Bill Clinton and President my black folk, I'm with. So the First Step Act on Google. First Step Act. Okay,
cool. You're going to see a ton of stuff come up.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, the First Step Act, here's one thing it does. This First Step Act makes it where women cannot be shackled when they give birth in prison.
Wow.
Under Bill Clinton, women were shackled when they gave birth in prison.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and by the way, let me ask you your first question. Who signed that into law? Donald Trump.
Donald Trump signed it into law?
Yeah, the quote-unquote
telling me this Liberal Party got all these gangster rappers saying forget Donald and he ain't shit when he reforming community?
Kev, and again, I know some people gonna be mad at me saying the truth.
No,
but
they're gonna be happy you told the truth, because our people been waiting for black men to tell the truth and get off this internet whining and crying and making our folk look weak on the damn internet. Yeah, bro.
So the person who signed it into law is, quote unquote, if you listen to this alphabet soup news media, the most racist president ever. Donald Trump signed that into law.
And he telling me, when has America been great? When some laws get fixed, letting my brothers out of jail for marijuana, when marijuana is free now, when it's legal now, it's time to reform our brothers. Go ahead.
And Kev, I gave you a date for a reason. I said December 2018. Why did I give that date? I gave that date because guess who controlled Congress in December 2018 in both the House of Representatives and the Senate?
Who?
The Republican Party.
Ain't that some shit?
Nancy Pelosi, if you remember, did not take over as Speaker until January of 2019.
Wow. She would have blocked it.
She would have used, well, I can't work with Donald Trump.
She would have got her gavel out. I'm out of here. There's no one here to hear you out. I'm gone. You know how they do about it.
So let me go back to the First Step Act. So here's some of the things the First Step Act does. The First Step Act now, and again, Kev, I want you all to understand, this is a law. So like I said, if Trump dropped dead today, and again, I ain't wishing death on nobody, but if he dropped dead today, the law still remains. And this new law has the potential, they say, to free upwards of some 10 to 40,000 people, mostly black people.
I see it here.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I see it here. I'm on First Step Act. Right now, I'm here and I'm like, whoa, I've never seen this, bro. Why is our media not feeding us this info so we have a greater understanding and stuff?
Didn't I tell you, Kev? And again, I know you know this, but I'm really saying this to the listening audience. The media is pushing propaganda. It's psychological warfare. They want to punish you for not doing what they said. They said it's now the time of here is the year of the woman, hear me roar. You're supposed to vote for Hillary. That was what the media wanted you.
Right. Even though she was doing all of these things and under all these investigations of stealing, of keeping government security, breach security programs in her basement and running around, leaving shit in hotels for agents to receive. But we just won't, because she got hot sauce in her jacket. We want to vote Democrat. That was cool. Go ahead.
Malcolm X, again, going back to that clip,
Go ahead.
would have loved the First Step Act. Because the First Step Act, here's one of the things it does. You know, all these people who are in prison or whatever. The First Step Act allows for people in prison to now be trained in a skill. So that when they get out of prison, they now have a skill. So, you know, again, some of these folks go in young. They just got street knowledge. They don't know how to do things like, you know, working with their hands, for instance, with a trade skill like electrician or mechanic or something that's going to put them to work immediately.
Right.
And to be clear, good paying jobs, because those are jobs that pay good. They're now being trained in prison. And here's what the law says. So this is an encouragement to the prisoners. For every 30 days that you complete your classes, you now get time off of your federal prison sentence.
Wow. So the only way, you know, you don't get time off your federal, but now there's a work release program in-house, sort of.
Correct. And I like that you said that.
If you show interest in a trade and complete this, you damn near on time and a half type of thing. Like, bro, they encouraging you, forcing you to pick up a trade. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
And I love that you said that, because you know the truth. Because with the feds, when you are sentenced, you serving just about all that sentence.
Yes, sir.
Until Donald Trump. Now, if you take this class where we teach you how to get a job and give you skills, you can now buy your time down by years. And already in 2019, an article came out. Google it. You can Google this too. Open up another tab. CBS News put out in July. 4,000 folks were released already under this new law. As of just July, halfway point in the year. They're saying by end of the year, some 10,000 folks will be released from prison. Here's another benefit of this new law. Another benefit of this new law is when you're put in prison, they can no longer put you in a prison away from your family.
That's
over
right.
500.
They can't,
because often
all over the
what
damn
happens
country.
is when that's right. And here's why. Because what they've found out is when you do guys like that and women, when you do the prisoners like that, they start to lose hope. Because they don't have their loved ones coming to visit them every
It's
week.
a psychological. It's against the constitutional right. They know this. What they put forth is against a person's constitution, even though they don't even got no. It's unnatural and inhumane or whatever you call that, where it's just no hope, none. Gee.
And I'm seeing it on the screen that you're putting this up here. I'm on a little delay, so you may have already put it up, but I see that you're putting that up. Well, you're seeing prisoners are being released, signed by Donald. Now, let me tell you. Now, let me tell you, though, a little bit of this backstory on that real quick, because I know you got a lot of calls, et cetera. And I'm not trying to push nobody, but the facts are the facts. Guess who got him to want to sign that law?
Who? Kanye.
A bunch of folks have been involved. Kanye West.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it, man. Kanye, man. I'm going on a limb on this one. Kanye West for 300, Bob.
I will tell you, if you go back, if you do a little a search on Google or whatever, January 2019, the president tweeted out, "Thank you, Kanye West. Criminal justice reform is now the law of the land." That's what Trump
Are
tweeted
you
out.
serious? He tweeted out something coded to him that if you don't know what just happened, you ain't in tune with this shit. Thank you.
You ain't into it. And guess what? If you
for
listen, and I'm
allowing
not
me
trying
to
to drop.
see what they did to see the problem. This is a beautiful thing. That's beautiful.
And if you know anything about this particular president, he don't really thank nobody but himself.
You said he don't think. He don't thank nobody but himself.
Right. So for him to actually, So for him to actually thank Kanye, you know Kanye has some involvement.
Come on, man.
And let me just add this, because I'm not trying to beat up on nobody's family, but I like that Trump specifically called out Kanye and not Kim, because if you listen to the media, you think the media, Kim is who's the one who did it
That's
all.
what a lot of Negroes were saying. Oh, Kim doing real good. Kanye a fool, but Kim, she got brothers out. See, they too sleep. They are not aware and just breastfed information.
Now, let me take it to another thing. Alice Marie Johnson, the story of that woman that got released and she ran out of prison and ran into her family's arms and all that, the Trump release that Kim got involved with. Kim's attorney mentioned that until Kanye West got involved, Trump did not want to release that woman from prison.
Wow.
So again, I'm not going to, I could spend probably 30 minutes on that, but I ain't going to even go on that because I'm not trying to make this a Kanye West thing. Other than
that's right.
I tip my hat to Kanye because what he is doing is saying, I'm not going to be on nobody's plantation, Democrat or Republican. And he's telling folks, if you actually listen to what Kanye has been saying simply this: think free thoughts. Free your mind from mental slavery of I only will vote for one party because of my race. He ain't telling you got to vote Republican. He's not telling you got to vote Democrat. He's just saying whoever you choose to vote for, do it because you want to do it, not because you feel pressured to do it because of the color of your skin.
Right. And because some other person who the color of your skin, you may think is your neighbor is being paid. You don't know who being paid to suggest anything to you. You know what I'm saying? What you can do is look at what a person does. And if you pass this legislation to help the brothers that I know that's in prison, that been to prison and went to prison for something that they did as a kid, and now have the ability to where the state said, okay, we have passed a law that we have to teach things for rehabilitation. So here you go, and this will give you some time credit as well. Anything to help the stress of those brothers in there.
And check it out, Kev. It's 10 things that law does. So, but that's the federal law. But now a bunch of states are now looking to copy what they're doing at the federal level. Texas is one of those states that's looking to mimic this federal law at the state level.
At the state level, wow. Well, they need because of what I heard they go through down there in Texas. That old boy, man, it's tough, man. So any law, the prison will have to abide by it, whether it's Democrat or Republican, long as these laws get passed to relieve the stress. And I don't see how so-called thug brothers in the rap community ain't applauded that. I don't see how that hasn't been committed at the highest level. That gets my highest respect.
Kev, like I said, man, and I hate to just be brutally honest, but most of these guys that people look up to, quote unquote, they are in the pocket of a lot of the elites in the media. You know why?
Right.
Because most of those guys in the media have dirt on all your favorite thug rappers. Most of these rappers, not to bring up 6ix9ine, but most of these rappers have already rapped how they raped women, how they shot up.
Right.
So my point is you're not going to hear these new guys who are now podcasters who used to be former rappers who are, oh man, I could name some names, but
right. I know.
My point is the media already got dirt on just about all you guys. Guess who don't have any criminal record? Kanye West. If you listen to his discography, he don't rap about drugs like that. Kanye West raps about Jesus walks and
I got you. Like he's right. He's the weird one when they want to make him the weird one. Go ahead.
Right. Versus some of the other ones. So when CNN wants to get people checked, They say, hey, look, guys, we know all your dirt, and all we got to do is drop a leak over to NYPD, and they
Right.
lock y'all up in a minute.
Right.
So that's why you don't hear a lot of your favorites talk about this. But that's why I'm hoping to share some of this with you. And, obviously, I know you got a bunch of stuff you're doing, but I hope one day you may just do a whole show on this First Step Act, because that matters to our people. It don't matter who signed it in the law. That's going to help a bunch of black people get out of prison and get
Right,
jobs.
and not only just a bunch of black people get out, the way our brothers go in under the symptoms in which a lot of these young brothers get themselves around, as we see in the Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle was these OGs. It's just time to let these young men go and apply themselves to life. It's only right. It's only fair, because I tell you what. Latinos
Well, can I
go to
tell
your
you something,
community
Cal?
trade school and take advantage of the electrical courses and every other free course where they get grant money. And it's time for us to start thinking a little different and not be so caught up in the entertainment. We already born cool any goddamn way. We don't have to be cool every goddamn day. Go ahead, brother.
Kev, if I can tell you this, one of the beautiful things about this law, because you mentioned Nipsey and you mentioned how a lot of our people have been put in prison, et cetera. One of the things about this new law now takes away mandatory minimums.
Huh? It takes away what?
Mandatory minimums.
No, they didn't say that. That messes up. Now I see why private prisons will pay TI to say, man, hell no, Trump, because that make private prisons mad. Man, what? Wait a minute. We dealing on another level of knowledge here now. I'm an independent, so there's no person above me here saying, Kev, don't talk about this, and you're gonna play. There's none of that here. So yes, that's big, man.
Huge. I mean, because before, like, if some little 18-year-old guy,
They want to make it look like Jay-Z and Meek Mill is doing this. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, I've been trying not to name names.
No, fuck
man.
that. I get it. I understand. They want to take all Donald Trump's successes and give it to David Gross, T.I., DJ Khaled, and all the weirdos, when it's Donald Trump giving you these tax incentives, Negro, for these entrepreneur programs. You supposed to be going, and like us with these podcasts, Donald Trump say, here goes some free money, you little entrepreneur niggas. But what is T.I. saying? White supremacy, and this one is that one. Please, family, let's get to work. Go ahead, brother.
Jay-Z, Meek Mill. Look, again, I salute brothers.
I digress.
You took the words out of my mouth with that, because if you listen to the media, all these new laws are happening because Meek Mill said, thank y'all for freeing me from Philadelphia prison.
He went to jail and came out scholarly smart to get bills passed. Get the freak out of here. Go ahead. It hurts me to get on the internet sometimes and play like I'm ignorant. This is just a releasing of my fucking troubles, man. I'm tired of these dudes, man.
The fact that mandatory minimums are gone. So now judges no longer have to sentence a brother for 30 years to life in prison over an ounce of dope because this is his second time there. That's the new law now. The law. And guess what? The law also is retroactive. You hear that word?
What that means, sir? Retroactive. Only thing I know, I think that's you work at a nuclear power plant or something. Go ahead, explain to us what this is.
Retroactive, Kev, means it reverses all old sentences before the law passed.
Wait a minute.
So go ahead.
No, I'm just tripping on.
So if you know a brother or a sister that was convicted in 2005 before the law passed in 2018, this law retroactively goes back to allow them to have their sentences reduced.
Wow, that knocks out a lot of drug cases that laws have been changed, and that just opens up a floodgate of releases.
You ain't gonna hear this on the Breakfast Club because they don't want to talk about that.
No, that's corporate. They don't want.
You're not gonna.
same people who own the jails own these people. They're not going to give them the script to say, "Hey, man, Donald Trump just did something to free a lot of these people." You might see some old friends walking around the neighborhood again because,
Now,
I'm just
here's where I
saying.
give
Go
Kim.
ahead.
Here's where I give Kim credit. Notice how she's been getting a bunch of folks out of prison
Yeah.
because she's been using this new law. All these folks now need is just some attorneys to go in
Some
there and say, "Oh, now we got a new law."
representation.
Right, but most of these brothers don't got no money for that. So this is
So
what Jay-Z, the
Jay-Z
quote
and
unquote
Ti
billionaire,
don't have no lawyer firms that's willing to work with them pro bono to free brothers. They establish
right?
they
This is
network
what
like
a
that.
billionaire. This is what a billionaire Jay-Z should be stepping up, right?
What
Come
the?
on, Mr. Billionaire.
Oh, I'm doing a whole show on this. When are you available? I want to read this. I want to go and tonight I'm going to smoke a joint and just go over Step Act and just look at what I missed over this last 8 or 9 months that's been going on. That's big, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to, you just let me know when the call is or whatever, and I may call back and just unveil my number or whatever, so you can
Yeah,
see
yeah,
it.
yeah. Just send me a text message or something, and I'll send you a text and let you know what time I'm going on. Because definitely, I'm going to talk about this real soon. I love talking about different traps but the different ways of opportunity that's available that doesn't get in. And this is by far the biggest golden nugget.
Now, Kev, you would break the internet with this kind of news because
Yeah,
understand what we talking about. This is the law. This ain't maybe. No, it's the law.
it's the law.
And somebody say, well, that didn't happen back under Obama because it wasn't the law under Obama. It's the law today.
You know our people, but we know our people, but that ain't gonna happen. That didn't happen under Obama, so how we gonna know that and set it up? Because there's law of the land. That's why, and it's retroactive. That's why.
And you mentioned tax cuts,
Go
so
ahead.
I'm gonna change it to a slightly more positive topic. Tyler Perry, and I put this in the chat earlier. I don't know if you heard Tyler Perry got this new studio he just opened up,
In Atlanta.
330 in Atlanta. A lot of that, I told you I'm from Atlanta, right?
Right.
At the beginning of the call. A lot of that, guess what, Kev?
Go ahead.
Is because of tax benefits given to Tyler Perry.
Because of what's
Because
available
of
to
a
those who
Republican.
take advantage of what's available.
Yes, sir.
Bigger figure who's an African American who's taking advantage of what's that's what he's doing.
And let me just finish that point though.
Go ahead.
These tax benefits were passed under a Republican governor. All I'm trying to get back to is the point of your topic, which is it wasn't a Democrat who did it.
Wow.
And we just got to
Open our
we got to
eyes.
stop putting all our eggs in one basket. That's all I'm trying to say. I ain't
Right.
trying to tell you to only vote Republican. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm just saying you got to be smarter than that. Look, for instance, Kev, you know how, you've been out there, I'm sure, on the dating circuit or whatever, on the dating scene.
Right.
And I'm sure you probably back in the day, you always knew you had one that if it didn't work out, you was at the club, you always had a number. But you know what? Yeah, it didn't work out, but I'm going to hit her up and I'll go over there tonight and knock.
What? It's always a backup plan. Hey, somebody gonna get flaked on tonight. Either me or you. Like somebody is going down.
I mean? There's always reliable. She's always right there. You know what I mean? And here's my point. That's how the Democrats have treated the black vote.
Like a dot on the side.
Barack Obama, man, the black vote, y'all were the mistress to him. He would wink and nod and say, You remember he did that? Sing a little note, and then afterwards he heads off to Hollywood, shucking and jiving with all of the white liberal elites. Like I said, I asked you earlier in the call.
Which is ain't nothing but what Malcolm X called the Northern Democrats clicking up with the Southern Democrats, which are all just, just one big clans meeting once you get to the bottom of it. Once you get to this conservative shit, though, I'm starting to realize that it's merely just about, whether, I'm more conservative towards my people are white conservatives or conservatives towards they people. The thought process being conservative in your life about your money, about our country, what's going on, because your taxes can only pay for so much. It's the reason why your taxes is 50% of your damn check because these people have been running this shit. So you have to, like you said, not put all your eggs in one basket and weigh your options better than we have been in the past, man. So I'm gonna get up on this Donald Trump step up act, and we gonna hammer this home, brother. I hope you're ready. It's a lot of people that need to hear this in the morning show as they get ready for work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm happy to do it, and yeah, I'll jump
Just
off
send me a
and
text
open it up.
message, man. I got you,
Yes, sir.
my man. Thank you for the call. Peace and blessing.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you see right there, family, great information, great people, wrong folk. That's all I can ask for. It don't get much better than that. It don't get much better than that. Perfect caller. Don't tell me nothing. And he just gave you the blueprint right there. What you talking about? You ain't finna vote for Donald Trump. I'm finna vote for Donald Trump right now. Care what you talking about? It's president time with a voting machine. I'm gonna go vote for Trump right now. I'm finna call some friends I ain't called, get in contact with some niggas I ain't got in jail, and ask. I forgot about you, brother. I'm sorry. Are you taking the new courses that Donald Trump laid out? Oh, that's not working for you? Well, we need to call down there and talk to that prison guard about when you can get to that electrical class. Cause yeah, time for you to be carpentry when you get the fuck out this time, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. Row 2020 for mayor. I'm signed up for Donald Trump, cuz that's one for me. Tell me who you voting for, Donald Trump or one of them Democrat liberals who gonna try to lie and make you love it. I'm tired of these private prisons. Damn it. Being hemmed up by Hillary Clinton supporters. Coffee, you're there.
What up, Kev? Puerto Rican cuz again. Sorry
What
about
up,
the
Porter?
sound
I'm
earlier.
having a Republican party. I'm changing sides. I'm tired of these fools, man. They tripping.
Kev, I told you. Hey, salute to the caller, man. Damn, man. ATL in the building. That was from ATL, right?
Yeah, I'm going to Atlanta. I want to see this little black chocolate city.
You got love. Hey, Kev, you got love in the East.
Go ahead.
I'm telling you, Kev Row East is a real thing, man.
I
I'm
know.
telling you,
I'm
there's
starting
love.
to realize, man. I'm gonna have to really get them 54 jerseys really popping. Them number 54s.
Yeah, man. But Kev, man, the $1 million question again. What have you done for me, lady? And Trump has done a lot. Trump has done a lot. Now you got Obama on his last legs, his last years. He was one of the first presidents to visit a prison, and then you got Donald Trump, who's sitting from his desk, releasing over 40,000 or even more prisoners.
You tell me who doing it for clout? Obama was chasing. Obama he put the cameras all up in prison, had us thinking he finna let a bunch of people out. He let 2 people out for the old drug Rock Nation ass charges, but Donald Trump ain't even got to move. Didn't abrogate. Thanked his little homie for the support. He didn't go around putting cameras everywhere. No prison about 40,000. I let a bunch of nigga rolls out. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do that, bro. Come on.
Come on, man. So you could clearly see the wolf and the fox. You could see that Obama is a fox, just like how T.I. is. See, we gotta start describing these people.
We gotta start describing their animalistic traits.
Exactly, because they come in with the smooth talk and I play
Mhm.
basketball and all of this
Yeah.
stuff.
Y'all
But
don't
at
want to
the end
hear
of the
my
day,
story. What's your story? I came from a single mama. That should be the worst clue of why you should sit your monkey ass down. Soon as you tell me your story over here on the road, and you get to telling me about your damn mama and how your daddy ran out on you and why you a snotty nosed punk and all that other goofy shit, we gonna sit you down and you gonna learn something. Go ahead.
I'm telling you, so you that caller was amazing, man. But
Amazing.
just
Amazing
to
caller.
piggyback, just to piggyback from what he said, because smart minds think alike. So he was saying that he was going to release a bunch of prisoners, right?
That's
So there
right.
we go with, and I'm gonna bring this guy again. I don't want to bring him into the conversation because this is definitely a new role. But you got to understand the ankle monitors. He was placing it in alignment with himself to put these ankle monitors for the prisoners of beginning
Who
out.
is coming
So he was.
home already from the First Step Act? Why is Jay-Z trying to put ankle monitors on a law that's being paid? You people are sick, and it's time for the global black establishment.
Puerto Rican cousins, whoa,
This
baby,
Puerto
we
Rico,
here.
because you are by far one of my best students. Who I can't wait to get to class some days and see you out there. Just there go my guy right there, right.
Oh, hey, listen, when you got the convention in the West, I got the convention in the East.
Believe
So
that.
we believe that. You believe in God, believe in the road East.
We
I'm
going to the
telling you, man.
conventions this year. Me and you. You going
Oh my God, we need the
for
people to
Cav
support,
Row
man.
and Coffee and Kush, and I'm going. We going to both Democratic, and we gonna ask serious questions out here. The hell with this.
So so
Over. And
so
if you
so
in your
so.
town and you got a camera and you want to get involved with 2020 vote, well, we gonna find out who is who this year. Cause Candace Owens got it popping like Chris.
Can we get
Brown.
Kev? Can we get the shirts? What have you done for me lately?
Yes,
Can we get the
sir.
shirts?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Kev,
Make
I just want to
America
go back.
great again. I'm finna put a hashtag First Step Act on the back and put Donald Trump supporter. Fuck with a nigga down.
Kev, so let me go back because I don't want the camera to get away.
Go ahead.
So the thing is, he mingles with the Democratic Party. He was doing concerts with Hillary and all of this and all of that, right? But then his moves, like his mannerisms, are Democratic, but his money making moves are Republican, are conservative, and he's waiting for Trump to finish this so he could align himself to sell those ankle monitors. This is
How
this
you
is
gonna sell these ankle monitors when this is the law and they trying to get us, bro? I'm on the Alex Jones tip right now. Make sure y'all donate to my Cash App because I'll be up all night for weeks right now. That pissed me off.
can,
I covered this
can
story.
we
We covered this
we need
together.
like 10. We need like 10 new Patreons, man, today, man, because there's so much
Shout
game
out
that's
to
been
you.
given out free. Come on, come on, man.
Make sure y'all
Shout out
support
to
the
the Patreon,
broadcast, man.
because
4,000 inmates, and this fool trying to get these inmates back in prison and make money off of act that's passed. That's the same thing David Gross and him is doing. Come on, yeah, man, we gonna get these. Our communities is getting tax breaks right now as we speak. Our entertainers is using up the money for Bentleys and teeth and diamond teeth, and they taking advantage of all of the great things that come with these breaks, but they're not giving it back to the people. Go ahead.
and just think about it, Kev. Like the Democratic Party has been more responsible for the prison industrial than the Republicans. I
Mm.
mean, America has more people in prison than China and Russia put together. And who's really the bad guy? If we
Who's the
really want to
black the
break it,
black men who make up 80, 60%, 75 goddamn percent? He the
and it's been so. See, the thing is, I want to piggyback what the caller said. Another topic is that the Spanish vote, the Spanish people they woke up, right? And they know that all this immigration talk with the Democratic side is BS. So they was like, you know what? We're going to go for this route because we got 40 years of you telling us we're going to be immigration reform, and nothing has happened. You understand, Kev? We see the Spanish were already woke on this, man. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
what
they
I'm telling. I'm
voting
telling black
Republican.
folk, hey, listen, don't get caught up in what everybody else doing because everybody else is voting for what's right. Don't let this liberal media, these damn people who got you in a back pocket, keep telling you some BS. Okay, illegal immigration and drugs have destroyed our community. Drugs,
The
nigga.
least supportive, the least amount,
And
all
these
I see,
damn
all the
gangbangers. Hold up, I ain't finished. And these damn gang
oh, I'm sorry.
who devalue, I just thought of it, no problem, who devalue our communities and to where outsiders see more value in your demonetized ass community than you do. You talk
That's
about
a fact.
gentrification. We gentrify this shit, allowing killing each other, bringing the market down, breaking down, and then they can buy your whole hood for $10,000. Ain't that a bitch? Cause y'all want to walk around with dumbass thought process. But you gonna go get you a bed, and they gonna teach you electricity and how to use your muscles and that mean attitude. You're gonna be put into some goddamn bricks with your mean face. You're gonna be jackhammering with your mean face. Put some goggles on and get you in the union or something. Put you on a railroad, punk, where you can nail
So,
your buff ass
so,
and get off of
so
YouTube crying like a bitch. Hassan Campbell. Go ahead.
yo, Kev, this is the Kev, this is the reason.
No, man, I mean Hassan Campbell is the is the epiphany of what the Democratic Party have created. A bunch of these I don't know why y'all looking at him like what's wrong with him? He represents you, goddammit. He's y'all. All the Negroes in the Democratic Party, that's your spokesman. So you niggas in the hood, don't be mad at Hassan. That's what you created right there. A beast. Go ahead.
This is why there's a media warfare going on, and it's a bliss of information, of wrong information about Trump did this, Trump ordered a Russian salad on the salad, and all of this because they trying to hide all the good thing that he's done. That's why
Trump under investigation for talking to a Russian dude in Hollywood. Go ahead.
yeah, he ordered Russian salad. Oh, it's a problem. He's down with the Russians because he ordered Russian dressing. Get out of here. This is all a bliss for us to be looking. I'm telling you, it's like the lady in the red dress, just on a different level. Look this way while the other side is, you know what I'm saying? This is all a game, man. And slowly but surely, thankful for the platform that you provide, Kevin, the role, is that everybody's waking up. You got people from New York, LA, Chicago, Atlanta, the call of the just facts. These are the people that's waking up, and these are the people that's going to come out and vote. That
I'm
old
voting for the
generation.
First Step Act. Whoever put that in place, that's who I'm voting for. I don't give a damn what you say. Who are white supremacists or nothing, nigga. Whoever put that into motion, that's who I'm voting for again.
And we're gonna keep that pressure on, and the governors, the mayors, the senators, whenever you guys have any type of campaign running, we're gonna be there, and we're not gonna let up because it's a new day. It's a new day, man.
Hey, motherfucker, I'm voting for this brother again. Whoever wrote it. So the Democrats, did you write that bill? No, no,
No,
no.
did,
Didn't write it,
who
brother. I'm
made
sorry, I can't help you. Help my brothers. I can't
right,
help you.
right,
What
right.
have you
It's
done for me
for me
lately?
lately. What have you done for me? Period. What have, if anything, you have taken
We need
more
to
than you
start acting
given.
like Shaquita and them. What have you done for me? Period, motherfucker. Just to keep it 100, you ain't did nothing, nigga. You ain't did nothing. We need to start.
Name,
Our baby mamas be acting.
let's,
Go ahead.
Kev, can we name 10 things that the Democratic Party has done for the Aboriginal people, for any urban communities? Anything. Can we get, what they do is they build a basketball court, they come out, they take pictures, and they go. That's it. They build a basketball course, and they think they doing something. You know what I mean?
You know
It's,
they got the basketball courts at the local high school warehouse just laid 1987, nigga. Yeah, we got new basketball Negro. Let's take a picture.
and there's a new, listen, Kev, and there's a new generation, the 80s baby, like they always used to tell me, the old heads used to tell me that the 80s babies is going to change the world.
That's
They're
right.
going to change the world. And that's if you look at it, Kev, it's true. It's true. We're not falling for that. You know what I'm saying? All that, all the tricks from our parents fell for that, turn the other cheek. Nah, man, it's time to fight back and use our vote. Malcolm said it right there. He gave us the fishing rod.
I'm gonna go see
We
what
know what to
Blacks for
do now.
Trump. I'm gonna go see what Blacks for Trump. I'm gonna interview some Blacks for Trump and see what they talking about over there, just to try to bring y'all.
Hey, man,
So I'm gonna try to find
listen,
some Blacks for Trump out here in Los Angeles to go interview them brothers over there, see what they like about Donald Trump, see what that fly bloodness like, that red over there.
2020, Kev, 2020, man. If you want the real news, come to the road, man. Come to the road, man.
And
I'm
you
gonna
know
let go.
what?
I'm gonna let go.
Yeah. Before you go, we just gonna bring more of this positive information to the people. Let these little kids deal with rap and hip hop and these fake emotions toward Takashi everybody telling B. You ain't seen First 48? Shout out to you, Puerto Rican cub, for coming into the show, man.
Thank you, Kev. You have a good one, man.
My man. My man. Oh, Treyway. Y'all be acting like y'all so involved in these people's lives. Y'all so emotionally connected, walking around y'all neighborhoods talking about Treyway and Takashi and the dumbass court. It don't make no damn sense. When the president signed the First Step Act, stupid. I'm stupid too, because I ain't even know he passed that. I had no idea that I could have been talking about the First Step program this whole time. And I'm not gonna allow Jay-Z to put ankle monitors on you because you don't know. That's a jail shit. That's what cops do. They try to, or you want to get out of jail and you get out of jail anyway, but now they want you to think you not getting out of jail, but you finna get out. You feel me? Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air? What up?
Hey, what's going on, Kev? Man, it's your boy out of Dago, man, once again.
What up? 619 in the building. What up?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, it's been a long time since we talked about the Takashi and shit, man. But the Trump thing you was talking on, that's totally right. Because me and my grandpa had a conversation last week about Trump, and and we were talking about, Trump's not a bad guy. Only thing wrong with Trump is Trump's not equipped to run a country. But if he was on the business side of helping the economics grow, he'd do a wonderful job. He's the best at that job. But Trump got a problem with his mouth. Trump tends to say things, he don't sugarcoat things, and that's what gets him in trouble.
With who? He haven't been in trouble yet.
No, I'm talking about, certain things that come out of Trump's mouth, it kind of upset the public. But really, when he's saying what he say, he just don't sugarcoat nothing. It's
I never heard a real person say they were upset with
about the immigrant things and all this other things.
People enjoyed that. People enjoyed the immigrant thing.
Yeah, but some people feel like, oh, that's that. He didn't have to say it like that. But
get rid of the illegal immigrations is destroying.
Because if people wanted, like me and my grandpa was talking about, that messes up the economics for the teenagers, for the black community. Because
what messes up the economics is illegal immigration, gang banging ass niggas.
You feel me? And that's what I was saying. That's what I was getting to. You can't have no 30-year-old illegal alien. You feel me? Working in a teenager job or a job that
you agree. So you agree with Trump?
Yeah, in certain aspects, but like I say, he's more equipped to run the business part.
America is a business, sir.
Yes, he is, but what I'm saying
is a business. America
but I'm saying, is a business, sir. Okay, let's go back to the thing with Trump. When he called Puerto Rico, talking about he needs to talk to their president. Trump's not,
But what does that got to do with you and him passing this legislation? That's the best.
I already knew about that because I got out of prison right after he did that.
So
I got out of.
What the hell are you talking about? You voting for Trump, or are you not?
Oh man, I'm doing Trump all day long, man.
That's what I care about. Vote Donald Trump. We're gonna see what the lines are saying. Thank you, man.
And another thing, like the caller before Puerto Rican cuz was saying, it's easy at this time of point and day to start a business. Donald Trump is making it easy. All you got to do go down there, hit the U.S. up, and, it's easy to get a grant now. So, it's kind of like, Trump all right, and like you were saying about Kanye. Kanye just weird, that's all. But Kanye mean well.
Kanye not weird. He just a regular person.
Kanye running around with that red head with all different colored shades of hair, man.
I'm finna go get me a Donald Trump MAGA hat. That's what I'm finna go
yeah,
get.
Man.
I'm coming
that's
live on the air with a MAGA hat. Thank you for the call, brother.
Oh, yes, sir, man, all the time, man.
My man. Unknown caller, unknown location. What up?
Hello?
Hello, what up?
Hello?
Hello, what up?
Is this Sam Gibbs?
Coffee and Kush TV, what up?
Yes, hi. I was calling about your topic that you have on the air right now.
Yeah, live on the air right now. What's up?
Oh, hi. Yes. I just wanted to say that I had been on typing earlier, and I think I got probably bumped off or something. But I had left a lot of things on your feed about Donald Trump doing the executive order, because he did $580 million that was allocated for small businesses in the inner city. And that's pretty much what you guys are covering now. But this was done a long time ago, and I always constantly be trying to tell everybody that I know, because it's not in the press. They're not covering that. And it was done for people that he really tried to help, So
right, and we need to talk more about that.
Absolutely, I concur. And I think what has happened is a lot of the big developers have taken the money, because that was it was a slash opportunity zones, because it was an opportunity for the people that can't afford to help themselves to help themselves.
And they were trying to use this Vector 90 thing out here with this Nipsey to try to cover for that. But no, they were.
Oh, they didn't try. They absolutely did it. They pulled that wool. They pulled the wool. But now, it's a saying: you can fool some of the people some of the time. You can fool all the people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people all the time. This is what's going on right now. They're not going to be able to fool us right now, because this is a time for the real people to really get their worth. It's a lot of people that's been suffering for a long time. They've been working their fingers to the bones. They're not selling drugs. They're not into no illegal things or anything. They're just working hard trying to make it. And so right now, it's their time for the real people,
That's right.
And I just wanted to add that. And I just wanted to say thank you so much, brother, because, a lot of people, knowledge is power. We know a lot of things, but when you don't share, each one teach one, let the other person know, we still suffer. A lot of people, they talk about Jesus all the time, but in the Bible, what does it say? The people, they perish for lack of knowledge.
Right.
So I just wanted to say thank you so much, and you stay strong and stay positive. And, you are really doing, it's like a divine intervention, And this is really needed. And I just wanted to say thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you.
Queen.
I wanted to say that.
And it feels warm and truthfully from a soul like yours. Thank you so much, Queen.
Thank you. And when I learn how to do more stuff on the computer, I'm going to go to your Patreon, and I'm going to tell a lot more people about you, because I know a lot of people, and I always talk to people because I want everybody to win, and that's what it's all about right now.
Yes, ma'am. Well, that's what it's about. Stay connected, and I'm here for you.
Will do. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, brother.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I love that. I love it. The more you become of yourself, the more the feeling is, like I say, we can get on, what gets people paid on YouTube, but I don't want to take that route, because to me, that's easy and that's selling out. I got a whole nother YouTube page where I can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? With my page, and I'm noticing that this is what's needed, and to the people who can hear me. I'm not worried about nobody else who just stuck in this paradigm of begging or need some one of these people to give you something. Greats have always said the same thing. Just give me the opportunity to do for my cheat me, nigga. Don't cheat me, and I'm gonna catch up in 15 minutes. Coffee and Kush TV, you're on the air. What up?
Yo, Kevro, what's going on? What's poppin', bro?
What up, man?
Ain't nothing. Just gonna keep it short and sweet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to. I just want people to understand, that not to get this Democratic and Republican Party mixed up. They're of one Masonic,
I don't
society.
want to hear no conspiracy, nothing. Matter of fact, let me turn my phone off. I don't want to hear none of that. I'm tired of every time a brother trying to have a civil conversation. Here come these old niggas who, because you don't want to vote liberal, here they come. Oh, they all the bar. No, then sit at home. I'm not talking to you then. I'm not talking to you. Sit over there and do what you do. I'm chilling. Go rap. Go. You better be studying for a battle rap and stop worrying about these politics. Carpet cleaner tripping. Nigga better go spit a verse. You better be studying for Friday, Freestyle Friday. You better study on that beat, on that Mob Deep beat. That's what you better be studying for, Freestyle Friday. Stop worrying about a political week. You don't know nothing about this, okay? So keep them bars up and study, Danielson. Caro or nothing. And don't be telling me about both parties, nothing. The racist, this one, Donald Trump is a racist. I sat through George Bush and Dick Cheney, damn it. Don't tell me about this shit. I just wanted you to hear what Malcolm X had to say and how relevant it was, and for you not to get caught up in so much liberal rhetoric when Malcolm X already told you. The liberal who call himself, the man who call himself a liberal today, and the people who work for him, them whole Negroes, they the worst things breathing. You feel me? And until you can find you a president that's going to talk to you direct, free 4,000 of my homies, my people on some chumped up charges type of thing, don't tell me about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is my president, just like Obama was my president. Nigga got a lot of shit to say about America. Nigga, what country is you from? Well, they got a dictator where you at. Don't come talking to me about no damn Trump when he freed the homies. Hashtag free the homie clothing line is coming, where Donald Trump is free in the homies in a real way. Free the homies t-shirts is on my Gills Gang pop-up shop. And you see what I mean? This is divine. I didn't even know about this stuff. Free the homie t-shirts. I'm gonna put Donald Trump face on there. Free the homies. And make sure they know how to do plumbing jobs and electric work, so when they get out, they can afford a bus ride home. They ain't gotta rob nobody. Free the homie gear coming. Make sure you support. Listen to the homeboy Donald Trump real quick. I know you mad with your mad ass. You brothers stay mad. That's all y'all good at is getting mad. Where you getting mad with your mad ass. Caro or nothing. Donald Trump. Talk to him.
Today, I want to talk about how to grow the African American middle class and to provide a new deal for Black America. That deal is grounded in 3 promises: safe communities, great education, and high-paying jobs. My vision rests on a principle that has defined this campaign right from the beginning, and you've seen where we've come from and where we are right now. It's called America First. Every African American citizen in this country is entitled to a government that puts their jobs, wages, and security first. One of the greatest betrayals has been the issue of immigration. Illegal immigration violates the civil rights of African Americans. That's what's been happening. No group has been more economically harmed by decades of illegal immigration than low-income African American workers. I will also propose tax holidays for inner-city investment, a new tax incentive to get foreign companies to relocate in blighted American neighborhoods, and they will do that. It will be worthwhile.
I told you he gonna give him a break to come back. Don't tell me about what your goddamn favorite rapper did or T.I. or what Jay-Z did. Donald Trump did it, fool. He giving incentives and cutting the red tape so these companies will come back. To hell with David Gross and what the hell these fools is talking about. You are in a slave mentality, and you're now about to identify what a slaveholder really is, and a slave catcher at that. Damn it.
Incentive. They will do it. I am very humbled beyond words to be the nominee of the party of Abraham Lincoln. A lot of people don't know that. It's the party of Abraham Lincoln.
The party of Abraham Lincoln, he said, fool.
And it is my highest and greatest hope that the Republican Party can be the home in the future and forevermore for African Americans and the African American vote, because I will produce and I will get others to produce, and we know for a fact it doesn't work with the Democrats, and it certainly isn't going to work with Hillary.
Time.
Exactly
Never enough
what I'm
hours in
saying
the day.
on the damn show right now. I think it's time to let you go, Democratic Party. And I know you probably feel like you should be saying, nigga, I own you. You should be saying, let yourself go. Let me go. No, it's time to let you go. Get off me, bro. I'm cool. I don't want nothing to do with y'all no more, G. I'm finna fuck with him. Fuck with y'all no more. I'm fucking with Trump this time, dog. I'm not going for no old bullcrap. You signed the damn what? The act to free 4,000 and more? What? Please, family. I'm not finna be here tripping off of no damn what some dumb fool said on the internet. Y'all better get it right. It's your boy Kev Gills TV enjoying this conversation right now. Make sure y'all support the broadcast, man. Enjoy the show. I was only supposed to be on for an hour, and guess what? The callers took it there, and we've been on for 2 hours, man. Shout out to everybody who called the show, showed they love. Shout out to the sisters, the brothers, people who hit that like button and subscribe and so forth and so on, man. Remember, man, you can't be progressive without being conservative. And, cop the gear on the pop-up shop. You're going to see a lot of fake. You're going to start seeing a lot of fake conservatives coming out the woodwork trying to follow the blueprint. And it's okay. Just stay on code and you'll be fine. It's your boy Kev Gills TV. And as always, family, I'll holler.